The only reason I'm recording is as a backup.
Yep.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Good, John. How are you?
I'm doing good. We have a very special podcast today.
Yeah.
Very special. But before we get into why it's so special, what are you drinking?
Oh, I've actually got two new ones.
Two new ones.
One of them I might regret.
Mm-hmm.
It says that it is a Belgian-style triple.
Uh-oh.
It is
okay.
the Victory, but it's called Golden Monkey. So there's a chance that this may not be very dark.
Is it called Golden Monkey or is it called Brass Monkey?
No, it's called Golden Monkey.
Okay, well, they missed an opportunity there.
Yes, they did.
But they probably would have had to give some sort of royalty to the Beastie Boys.
Yes, but I do have a blurb.
Okay, give me the blurb.
So, mystical flavors to enlighten you. Let mystical fruit and spice-filled flavors of Golden Monkey enlighten your senses. Oh, here we go. Banana and clove character from Belgian yeast meet notes of orange and a light earthy hop character to craft a Belgian-style triple that'll do you good.
You're not going to like that.
Probably not, but that's what the show's for. You experiment.
Yeah, I'm not experimenting over here, actually. I got a gift from a very good friend of mine whose name starts with a C and ends with an Olsen. And he gave me a 6-pack of Old Chubb.
Nice.
So I'm going to go through as many of those as I can.
I bet you are. He actually called me about that today.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, if I was going to get John some beer, what should I get? I said, well, if you're going to Fresh, get the Old Chubb. However, if you're going to go to World Market, get the Chimay Red.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I bet he went to a World Market and was like, is that champagne?
Well, I told him it's a 750 milliliter bottle. So
okay. He doesn't know milliliters. He's a musician.
Well, yeah. So the other one, and the more that I look at it, I may have had it before, but just in a much smaller bottle. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to butcher this German name.
Yeah.
Weihenstepher.
Oh, yeah, Weihenstepher.
But it's a Hefeweizenstepher Dunkel. Yeah. I've had a Dunkel from them before, but it didn't quite look like this. Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it may be lighter than you want, but it is delicious.
Well, I had a Dunkel from them before, and it was really good.
Yeah, it's a Hefeweizen, so it's a wheat beer, but that Dunkel is awesome, and I really like anything from Weihenstepher.
Yeah,
it's one of those like really old breweries. They're like claiming to be one of the oldest or something like that.
Yeah, since 1040.
Yeah. So I don't know anything about the veracity of that, but it is so good.
But there's unfortunately there's no blurb other than the standard government warning of what happens if you consume too much alcohol.
You enjoy yourself?
Yes. But this one is a full pint.
Yes.
So, but I think I'm going to...
Which is funny because a full pint, and pint size doesn't sound like a big deal, but...
No, but it always makes me think of Lord of the Rings. What is that? Right. It's a pint.
It's a pint.
They come in
pints?
Yes. So, all right, let's open them up.
Look at you.
Let's see.
Ooh. Oh, that is delicious.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to like this.
Wait, which one did you start with?
Golden Monkey.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not going to like that. I can guarantee it.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm smelling off of this.
Orange peel?
Other than this doesn't seem like it's going to taste good.
Banana?
There's something fruity there.
Beer banana?
Which what they said it would.
spiced fruit.
All right, here we go.
Is it a fruit cake?
It might taste like one.
Skittles in it?
But it is 9.5%. So
you're not going to enjoy it, but you're really going to enjoy the next one.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Bottoms up. That's not that bad.
Cheers. Hey, look at you.
I probably won't rush out and buy it again, but it's not bad.
Nice. Okay.
And it's definitely lighter than I prefer, but that's okay.
Did you just pour it on your computer?
No, I did not. I was looking at the contents.
It's just a little beer
through the bottle with the light of this really tiny monitor that I have now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
not me. I'm sitting here on a 41-inch screen. Your face is huge.
Sure.
It's like you're really here.
And if you didn't have that, I would have said that my screen is big, but I've only got a 34. Mm-hmm. So this is where we throw in the obligatory Shrek. Do you think he's making up for something, donkey? Hey, all right. Well, I will do as usual, and I will get through the beer, but I don't know that I will rush into another one.
No, that makes sense.
I'm glad I did the pick six and didn't get a whole 6-pack.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Wait, so the brass monkey is from the pick six, but the Weihenstepher is it?
No, it was a standalone.
Okay. Because I was like, if they let you put pints in the pick six, I'm going back.
Yes. Yeah, no, I got this, and then I grabbed 2 of the Rochefort number 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love that one.
Rochefort, not...
It's a Trappist.
Rasmussen.
No, not Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Oh.
Yikes.
Bad memories.
Yeah, that's really rough. Old Chubb, man, just always a classic. If you like Scotch ale, you should pick it up. It's made by a brewery called Oscar Blues in Longmont, Colorado. I think it's Longmont. It's close to Longmont if it isn't actually in Longmont. And it's fantastic. And I think they've gone back to the green cans as opposed to the they had plaid cans there for a little bit that weren't like Scottish plaid. They were like really weird looking plaid. It was not something that you buy based on the look of it.
True. So there's, you can see that the folks can't, but that's on the Golden Monkey label. I
mean, it'll be on the show notes.
That's true.
You're going to be able to see the show
notes. Yes.
Whenever you download your 2.0 app.
Yes, and that's a fun transition that you're pulling off there, John.
I did it off the top of my head.
Off the cuff.
We're going to be talking podcast.
Yes, we are.
Today, and we're podcasting about podcasting
2.0.
And we're going to talk mostly about 2.0. I did want to mention though that we are trying out a new update to our Roadcasters.
Yes, we are.
Since both of us have Roadcasters, we're actually not in the same room together. We're looking at each other over the interwebs. Yep. But we're recording and we're talking to each other over our Roadcasters and the new functionality that they call Me.
Yay!
This is going to get dangerous.
It's going to be great. So the Call Me functionality, I was like, I don't know if this is actually like something I'm at all even really interested in. And then I remembered that my good friend Kris Gear has a Roadcaster, because I was like, I don't know that I would ever use that for anything. But if you have, like, if both ends of your call have Roadcasters, I mean, you sound fantastic. You could be in the room with me.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting any loss. It doesn't sound like you're on a telephone call.
Nope.
But it just connects to the other person's Rodecaster like a call. We're recording on both ends just to make sure if something happens that we have a fail-safe.
Yep.
You said you were using your computer. Are you on the app on your computer, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I have the app open, but I've also got the actual Rodecaster right here.
I called the Rodecaster, right?
Correct. And I saw it pop up to accept the call on the Rodecaster, and I saw it also pop up in the software.
Nice. So what all we did was you have to do the update, and then you enable the call me functionality in your new UI.
Yep.
It gives you a little QR code that you can scan, and if you haven't already done the, I almost said licensing. It's not licensing. When you registering your Rodecaster, then you can walk through that. But then it just basically gives you a little code, and as long as you don't turn off the capability of hosting, then the code stays the same.
Yeah,
that's what I understand.
Yep, that's correct.
But you put that in, or you don't put that in. You get your friend's code, and you just type that in, and you can then save that in an address book. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
You can actually on your end you can say what your caller ID should read.
Yep.
Which is great because you may need to tell people who's calling whenever you do this. If you're a studio or somebody that they're actually expecting a call from, and then you just hit the call me button or start call or whatever it is, and it was like I was anticipating some beta behavior, and this has not been beta. This feels very easy, and seems like they ran the traps pretty well. We'll see if we have any kind of drop or anything like that.
True.
We're both hardwired in.
We are.
You're not. We're not trying to do this over Wi-Fi.
No.
Again, just not trying to introduce any kind of problem here.
Yep.
But hard lined in. Got a good steady Wi-Fi connection, or not Wi-Fi, steady internet connection. And
don't let Optimum hear that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that out loud. But it's going really well.
It is.
And you assign the other person to one of your inputs.
Yep.
I've got you on a fader, so I don't have to do that virtually.
Correct. Yeah, I have the same. And what's nice is if the person that you want to talk to doesn't have a Rodecaster, you can send them a web link, and they can actually come in via a web browser.
Yeah.
So
there is, if you are hoping to do this free, the web browser does have a limit on the number of minutes.
5 hours a month.
I mean, you're not hitting that.
No, and then
that's much larger than I thought. And then there is a limit on the free for even Rodecaster to Rodecaster, but it was like, I'm not ever going to make
10 hours a month.
10 hours. So 10 hours and 5 hours seems like you could do this pretty flawlessly.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, we've had a few problems when we've tried to set up Rodecaster stuff whenever when we've used Connect and we've just tried to go, over the internet using Rodecaster with a mix minus coming out of Riverside. And
yes,
I think we did a Google Meet one time where we were having some sort of issue.
Yeah. And we did, when we started, it was it Clearstream? I think was the one that we started with, and we even had trouble there.
Yeah, that one didn't work at all. And that may have been us. I'm definitely not dogging on anybody's solution at this point. We've been as messy in this as I think we possibly can be.
Yes.
But I will say this felt very easy. So I fully recommend this. I was excited to try it, and the fact that it went so smoothly. Makes me feel great.
Oh, I just read some fine print.
What was it?
Calls on the road Call Me Light and Road Call Me plans are only 1 hour long unless extended by the host by another hour. Wow. At the 1 hour mark, there will be a warning. Then, unless extended by the host, the call will be terminated. Wow, how very
All right,
Zoom of them.
We've got a clock now that we didn't realize that we had.
Yep. So
you're hosting because I called you, right?
Yes,
That's
I
how that
will
works?
try to keep an eye out for that notification. Because I was actually trying to find the company that they partnered with for this, but I'm not seeing it. But for those who are interested, when they have the 2 paid tiers, and I'm shocked that they don't have the pricing on here. But the next level up is just, so we're using Call Me Light. The next level up is Road Call Me, and that automatically hits you into unlimited hours, regardless of whether it's Roadcaster to Roadcaster or even web calls. And you get 24/7
nice.
support. And that's really the only difference between Light and the regular Call Me. And then they have the Call Me Pro, which gives you broadcasting tools, fully integrated IP audio codec for third-party calls. Mm-hmm. And then you can do advanced SIP calling and direct third-party interoperability. So you could run it into Zoom, not surprising. I feel like the mid-tier was something like $30 or $40 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Call Me Pro was in the $120, $130 range.
What'd you say for the first one?
I thought it was like $30 to $40 for the Call Me.
I think it's like 10 a month for one of the options. It was very reasonable. And then it was like,
Well, let's see if I can find their pricing.
can you hear my fan? Is it coming through the mic?
Just a little bit when you talk. It's like I can hear the noise gate open up.
Oh. Sorry, it's rather warm in this cave that I'm in.
Okay, I stand corrected. The Road Call Me is $10 a month or $99 a year if you paid it one time. And the Call Me Pro is actually $50.
Yeah, I remember the Pro being like a big chunk of money.
Yeah. And so then if
you're not doing that as a
no, not as a small podcaster who makes no money off their show.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes.
So 10 has some $10 a month has some potential for actually getting some really interested parties, but
yeah,
50 is like this is what you're doing.
Yes, you'd have to be. This is what you do for your job.
Pretty serious. Okay, so all of those things are what enable us to do these podcasts.
Yes.
So I feel like I just ruined that great transition. that I had.
Yeah, you blew it up, man.
Blew it up into just not even being worth it. But what we wanted to talk about today is the direction as we see it of podcasting.
Yes.
Which is podcast 2.0.
2.0. Adam Curry and Dave Jones and a whole bunch of hosting companies and developers.
People that know more about this than us.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
especially the Podfather, he's the one that kind of kicked it all off.
Yeah. And I would say, like, what this is what I should say. What would you say to the person who's like, there's nothing wrong with my podcast app. I'm using Apple. I get all the podcasts I want. Go.
Stop using legacy software. And I mean that derogatory. Legacy, bad, evil. Yeah, I mean, podcasting apps, non 2.0, they're fine. They work. Whether you are using Apple or if you're using Amazon or Google or Spotify. I mean, it's all fine, but 2.0 really does look to change the way that you listen to your podcast, and it's really trying to drive it to be more interactive, and definitely when you're driving with the chapter art. So if you've ever been watching or listening to the show and you don't have a 2.0 app, you don't know what you're missing out on chapters. There is art assigned to that chapter. Yeah. And if you are using it on your phone or on a computer with a 2.0 app, when we're introducing our beers, you can actually click the art and it will take you to the page of the brewery for that specific beer that we're discussing. So you can actually embed a link into your image.
Yeah, and so when you said art there, you're talking about like Picasso, you're talking about like Van Gogh's Starry Night.
We're talking about me doing a random Google image search and probably stealing somebody's copyrighted picture and saying, you know what, that actually would work great for what we're doing.
So aside from admitting to stealing copyrighted material, the point of that being like, it just like Podcast 2.0 takes your listening experience up a level.
Yes.
Because now instead of just listening to it, you can interact with what we're talking about or what anybody's talking about who's on a 2.0 and has put in this work. You can interact with what they're talking about on a more personal level. And sometimes, you know, I'm sure like there's a lot of podcasters that are using it like YouTubers do a lot to put a link at the bottom or a link in the video that's like, oh, well, go buy this thing that, you know, then we get money from that. This is more like for us at least, this is more like we just want you to know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Like there's going to be times where, you know, Kris is breaking down something pretty technical and you may have missed what he just said.
Yep.
And it's hard to catch up. But if you've got like a diagram in front of you of what he's actually talking about, that really helps out.
Yeah. So like if we talk about a specific piece of hardware, instead of you just hearing us talking about it and trying to describe it, it could actually be the image for that specific point in the chapter.
Right.
So you can actually see it. And again, we can enable you to click that art and go to the web page of the particular device that we're talking about. Which is, again, it's all about trying to make it more interactive because there is no, to me, a podcast doesn't have video.
No.
That's a whole nother animal when you introduce video. So this is a way to try to bridge that gap.
Vodcast.
Yes.
Sorry, that was terrible. It's not a vodcast. No, that's not going to catch on. But the idea being like, you know, you're not going to have to like try to remember what we just said and go find a Google search whenever you get a chance to look it up or whatever. We're telling you exactly what we're talking about. We are linking to that. Seems pretty like self-explanatory, but
yes,
huge benefit.
Absolutely.
Massive upside to this.
Yeah. So just for those who are wondering, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do chapters, just depending upon what we were talking about and how many different things we were discussing and if there was some random tangent. So the beauty of being able to play things back at a higher speed, I'm not saying you should listen to your podcast at a higher rate of speed, but when you're trying to do chapters, being able to do it at 2 times speed is amazing. Because now I can get through that show really quick and okay, we started talking about this here. We stopped talking about it there. I've got a picture. Here we go. So I can typically get our chapter work done in 30, 40 minutes.
For an hour-long show.
For an hour-long shows. And so that's not bad because that's, you're listening for, okay, what are we discussing? When does it start? When does it stop? Okay, I can put in those time codes. Okay, now let's go do some Google image search and let's find a picture. Yeah. And I have come to find that the the WebP or whatever that is the bane of my existence. So, because if you get one of those and you're like, oh, then now you've got to convert it to a JPEG or a PNG.
Yeah.
Because that's not an acceptable format.
It's not for anybody.
No. And then you're looking around and you're like,
acceptable.
The image that I want is only available in that format. Okay, fine. I'll do the work to change it over. But it gets done fairly quick. And you can be, you can do as few chapters as you want, or you can get really crazy with it and really load it up with tons of chapters. It's up to the podcaster.
Yeah. Really handy. And there are going to be some shows that lend themselves to more chapters and some shows that don't.
Yep.
So,
and so
on the other hand, I'm going to tell you, I fully understand listening to something at 2 times speed. I've listened to a lot of audiobooks that way.
Ooh.
Just trying to get through it.
It's bad for the brain.
It may be bad for the brain, but I don't have enough time.
You're going to give yourself technology-induced ADHD.
I've already got ADHD, so not too worried about it. That's why I drink beer.
There you go.
Got to slow myself down here.
So, and I will
slow myself down here.
There you go. Slow down. And then for those of you that are listening, I'll put it in the chapter as well as in the show notes. But if you want to learn about 2.0 in general, you go to podcasting2.org and you can learn both sides, or actually all 3 pieces of it. You can learn what 2.0 looks like for the audience, what it looks like for a podcaster, and what it looks like for developers. Mm-hmm. So they've put this together. Daniel J. Lewis, the Audacity to Podcast. If anybody's ever seen that on YouTube, he goes way back.
Isn't that the guy from the Last of the Mohicans?
That's the other Daniel J. Lewis.
That's Daniel Day Lewis.
There you go, Daniel Day. There you go. So, but it's
confusing.
Yes, the site is a really good resource for anybody who wants to dig in and learn more of the geekiness. So with this page, you can kind of determine how much you want to turn up that nerd knob. I
just had a Office Space moment in my head. Why should I change my name? He's the one who sucks.
Yeah. That's
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton. Thank you. There you go.
You ever thought of going by Mike? Why should I change my name? He's the one who sucks.
I always mess up some mundane detail. Mundane detail, Michael. Love that movie. Oh, I love that movie.
And burn this building down.
Yep, that's it. That's the last straw. I'll set the building on fire.
I believe you have my stapler. The swing line.
Yes. Oh, good show. Good show.
Good show.
Yes.
Well, I don't know anything about the developers and podcasting helping developers, but you talked a little bit about the side of it being a podcaster and actually helping your audience to be involved and it not actually taking that much more effort or time or anything like that, but it also allows for your audience to send you little sats.
Yes. That is the value for value, called the value for value model. Specifically on that tag, there is value for value. And that is for us, when you do that, whether you are sending those sats while you're actually listening to the show, so streaming it, so many sats per minute, or if you do a boost. I like the boost because the boost actually allows you to include a message, so you can actually send the podcaster or the podcasters some feedback on the show. You know, like whether you liked something that was discussed, you didn't like something that was discussed, and you want to tell them, hey, your audio sounds like trash. Whatever you want to do, you can send that in the boost.
Super helpful. If you don't think it's helpful, then you just don't know.
Yes. So those who don't know what sats are, those are Satoshis. If you don't know what that is, that's fractions of a Bitcoin. So you can
think about it as pennies to the Bitcoin dollar.
fractions of a penny.
Sure, whatever you want to say. At one point,
it will be one sat. If it keeps going, I forget what the cutoff is, but yeah, eventually one sat or Satoshi will probably be equal to 1 penny. Although if Trump gets his way, there won't be any more pennies.
Yeah.
So
then what do we do? Round everything
to fives.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. There's no sense in us printing money other than, tradition that is less valuable than the representation of it.
Yep. And if I understand,
or more valuable than yes, no,
something like that.
However it goes.
If I understand correctly, the actual physical, the actual physical material that goes into the penny is worth more than the penny.
Yeah.
So that's kind of silly.
Let's just go ahead and use that tiny microscopic amount of copper and whatever's inside of it for other things.
At this point, it's probably aluminium.
Aluminium. How dare you turn British on me? It's aluminum.
Aluminum.
I did look that up at one point just to make sure. Like it's not just that they pronounce it wrong; they spell it wrong.
They do
in England.
You know how the British are.
Guys, we're already speaking English. Like you don't get to just change it. And it's not like it was discovered in England. Like
Correct.
They just changed it because they're stupid.
Yes.
They changed the name of it. Like, no, it's an element. It's not a, what's going on?
Yep.
We all have to say magnesium. Anyway.
Oh, those lovely Brits.
Soapbox. No, they're not lovely. They're bad teeth. They make fun of us for no good reason, especially since we kicked their butts in 1776.
Yeah, we did.
Regardless of how they try to play that off. Like you got your nuts handed to you by General Washington. Sorry about you. You lost a war you should have won.
Yep.
Anyway. I've got feelings.
So looking at other features that are out there, kind of coming off of the value for value. I should have, I didn't download it. I should have downloaded the squirrel, and I could hit that one whenever we go off the rails.
Next time.
So, but one that kind of, there you go. One
That's
that kind of, that kind of goes hand in hand with the value for value is the funding tag. So this would show up.
Tag.
Yes.
Okay.
So this would show up when you're listening to the show, and it would be a button that you could click that would take you to either the specific way that the podcaster may accept funds, or they may have it set up to offer different options. So you could click the funding tag and it may go to PayPal. You may click it and it goes to, what's the one that all the other people use?
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank on it. A lot of YouTubers use it for alternative funds, and it has different levels.
Patreon.
Thank you, Patreon. Yes, wow. So I mean, they could send you to one or the other, or they could give you the option to choose either one. But the funding tag is a really nice way. Again, that if you're not everybody wants to do Satoshis, wants to take the time to learn that. So this is another alternative way that you can say, hey, I love your show. Here's a little cash for your trouble.
Yeah. And if you don't want to learn Satoshis, just take my word for it. You want to send us 10,000 Satoshis.
I take that. Thank you very much.
That's what you would want to do.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. And then
this is you don't even have to do the exchange rate in your head.
And now another one that is now being adopted by Apple. So of course now everybody's jumping on board is transcript, which is great for those who can't hear or can't hear or
can't hear.
Yeah. I'm sitting there going, can't hear or can't
Just
see?
Keep changing.
Can't hear.
Can't hear.
You
If they
can
can't
actually,
see, you can still listen to podcasts.
correct. You can still play it and you can read along. Obviously, it'd be better if you could hear
Not
it.
if you can't see. You can't read along if you can't see.
You can't read. Sorry. But, that kind of it extends podcast out to people who historically have been kind of shut out.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice one. And so all of those were in what they called phase one, because literally what they've done is they've taken what is the podcast namespace, without going too much into the weeds. That was all of the different features that you could include in your show. And so what they've done is they've taken that and they've extended it out so that these things can be ignored by a legacy podcast, talking to you, Apple, a legacy player, or if you've got a 2.0 player, it can take these new tags and would know how to handle those.
It just seems like the kind of thing that they're going to have to put some sort of effort into at some point. I don't understand. Like they like their own solution, so they're probably trying to figure out how do we do this by only us, and we don't interact with anybody else's stuff. They're going to have to do it our way or not at all. And it's like, y'all are stupid. Just do the thing that everybody's doing.
Yep. But they want to say that they came up with it.
Yeah, no, it's revolutionary. No one's ever thought of it before. What we're doing is you can actually add art to, they'll call it something else. You can add media to your podcast.
Right size media.
You've heard of chapters in media. You could what if you could put a GIF on that chapter,
and you can do
that expressed how you felt? Wouldn't that be revolutionary? Wouldn't that be so totally different than everything else you've ever seen?
Yep. All right.
What if you could pay people who were podcasting from the app?
Yep.
We're going to do that. Nobody else does this.
Well, their biggest thing, I think, on the money is they want their cut.
Yeah.
They want their 30%.
Yeah.
So it's not in their best interest.
No.
All right. I'm going in for the Dunkel. That's a good one.
It's real.
Did you really finish that other beer?
I did.
I'm very impressed.
It's gone. Just a little bit of foam in the bottom.
And you're saying it's not on the floor in that closet that you're in.
No, my wife would kill me if I did that. So
well, I wanted to kill my son when he started peeing in his room.
Oh, that's never a good thing.
Okay, so I'm a nerd, and I get all wrapped up in a game that I'm playing or whatever. But I'm not so much of a nerd that if I'm in my room playing a game, I can't stop playing the game to go use the restroom. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you just whip it out right there, pee on your carpet?
Yikes.
I can tell you why. Because you're going to spend the next month cleaning your carpet.
Yes.
Until daddy can't smell the pee.
Yeah, that's almost as bad as having a cat at that point.
It's worse.
It's
definitely worse.
Oof.
The cat is an animal. This is a potty trained human being.
Yep.
Okay, what do you think about the Dunkel?
The Dunkel's good. It's good. I would say I need to go back and look. That was an early show. It may be that this is basically that, just in a full pint bottle. But this is good.
Yeah.
It's good. So while we're sharing war stories of our children, I don't think I've shared this one with you yet.
Okay.
I don't think.
Listening.
Well, Garrett was in Europe, got to go basically around the UK. And when he was in Scotland, he bought a kilt. Not necessarily,
He did?
not necessarily a bad thing. Like, okay,
No.
you bought a skirt. we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what that means later. Yeah, it's like, hey, you've
Son,
got
is there something you want to tell me?
Yeah, we got some explaining to do. But it's the money that he paid for the skirt that is like, oh, we got a problem. So it would appear that he spent $700.
Oh my gosh.
On a kilt that I found online for $200. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? It's authentic.
Dad, they hand wove it.
I don't care. I could have got you the same thing for $200, man.
We got to work on his what do you call it?
Not getting
haggling.
took.
Yeah, his haggling skills. Man.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I got taken one time in Israel, and I did, but like even if you can talk them down to half of the original price, they're still making a ton of money on it. You got to like my threshold for being able to handle somebody calling me cheap and telling me that they're putting their kids in the poorhouse and that they're not going to be able to feed their family. Like my threshold for that is really low. So I'm not good at haggling.
Yeah.
But like, you got to understand, at no point are they actually going to sell you something for less than what they can sell you it for.
Correct.
And so if you're ever in a situation, I use Israel because they've got a lot of markets that are like this, where something's marked up like super high, and they're going to see if they can get you to buy it for that much, and they expect you to come back with, less than whatever is on it.
Yep.
And they get really offended verbally, but somehow you still end up walking out of there with this thing that they are offended to sell you.
Yep. You're supposed to pay the full price, man.
I feel like it'd be the same in Scotland. You got the guy or probably woman who looks like they could beat you up, and they're telling you that you are ripping them off.
Yeah.
And still somehow you're able to rip them off.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to sell it to. I mean,
no.
Anyway.
No.
I wish I could keep that in my mind when they're telling me these really not dirty, like mean things. But I can't. I'm terrible at it.
Oh, I'm just sitting there going, what happens when they call you those things and you go, sir, you need Jesus. Yeah. I imagine that doesn't go over very well.
Not usually received in the manner in which it's given.
Yep.
Anyway.
Okay, so my recording says we're up to 46. I know we had this call going a little before that. So I am trying to watch for the end of the hour notification here.
Yeah.
So
46 minutes is what I'm at.
Yeah, I'm at 46, 42.
But that's the recording. We started it
before. Yeah, we started it before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep an eye out now for, we
tell
probably...
Tell us about our new, or not new, our old, oh my gosh. I was trying to find the thing and I didn't put it in mine. You've got the sound bit for the Jason Court Memorial.
Oh, there it is. Extend, please.
Don't cut me off.
Extended. Yes. Recording in progress. Beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. That was almost like we planned it.
Jason.
Here we are talking about it and then it popped up. Yes. So no boosts. So
no boosts. Buying these beers by ourselves.
Yeah. So we're just
not me.
Poor podcasters. And when you become a podcaster, you kind of take a vow of poverty. So
Unless your son is buying $700 kilts and then
hey, that was his
you
own
get
money.
a side job.
That was his own.
That
was his
okay,
money.
great.
So I mean, he shot himself in the foot with that one.
That's a
But it
different-
was still the
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, it was still the conversation of like, what in the world were you thinking?
No son of mine.
Are you kidding me, man? Come on, man. You start going all Joe Biden. Come on, man. So
Listen, I don't even like to think of the number in my head.
yes. So all that to say, we're just poor, lowly podcasters, no money. We work in ministry.
We do.
So get the sats going, and here's the fun little jingle to go with it.
We just need cash.
I know a lot of people want to send blankets or water. Just send your cash.
Just send your cash.
I love that clip from those two.
Listen,
I believe that was Haiti after the earthquake.
yeah, no, for sure. It wasn't New Orleans.
No.
Don't do it. They're going to go to the boats.
Yes. So no sats for this show, but that's okay. That's okay. The courts are in Michigan. It's their yearly trip back.
It's a migration.
Yes. So I gave him
They got to
the
fly to, or they got to travel to Michigan
yes. Get
for the
that
cooler weather.
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
middle of
So
freaking August.
yes, I gave him the standard fare. No accepting job offers. No filling out job applications.
No.
You got to come back,
Yeah.
especially with tomorrow being Jacob's last day. You got to come back. So
Anyway.
yes,
Hey, man. Always good to talk to you.
yeah, it was good. It's good. It's good to see this feature held up.
It did. It did a great job. I'm excited about this for the future. Not
Yes.
feeling more rock solid about the times that we don't have to, or that we need to
Be remote.
not be in person. But
Yep.
always good to see you in person.
Yes,
and would rather
absolutely.
do that for sure.
Yes. Oh, real quick. How have things been at the church since we made the changes?
Good.
Okay.
I feel like everybody's in a good spot. I
Good.
feel like they're moving forward. And they're, there's some hiccups for sure. There's some vendors that didn't do what they said that they were going to do, but we're making it happen. We got some power stuff that's being worked out right now. Well, not right now, but this today they were up here trying to figure out some power stuff, and then they'll come back, I think, next week to finish that up.
Okay.
So
Did I get you the notification that I got the VLANs officially all pulled out of CyberSource?
thank you for doing that.
Yes, that was just a nightmare.
We'll talk about Unify and this update that we ran into problems with maybe next show.
Yes.
Because maybe we'll have a better idea of exactly what happened by then. But
Yep.
just if you're using Unify's ecosystem, you need to notice what security looks like now on the web app. It doesn't look different, I don't think, on your phone app, but your web app it does, and it may change some things unexpectedly for you.
Yep.
That may cause a problem.
Yeah, I'm hoping they can give us some insight on what went sideways there.
Yeah. So anyway, IT.
Yes.
All right, brother.
Enjoyed it, man.
Yeah. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, good to talk to you. See you, everybody.
See ya.
Let's see. You are Michael Bolton?
Yeah. Is that your real name?
Yeah. Are you any relation to the pop singer?
No, it's just a coincidence.
I'll be honest with you. I love his music. I do. I'm a Michael Bolton fan. For my money, I don't know if it gets any better than when he sings "When a Man Loves a Woman."
But you must really love his music, huh?
Yeah, he's pretty good, I guess.
You're goddamn right he is.
Right.
So tell me, what's your favorite song of his?
I don't know. I guess I sort of like them all.
That's so Ryan. I'm the exact same way, but it must be twice as hard for you being have the same name as him. I celebrate the guy's entire catalog. Anyway, let's get down to business, Michael.
You know, you can just call me Mike.